It's designed for people to serve the common good of the people. And there's a lot of people that get into politics and stay there their whole lives. That was never the intention of this. And there's a lot of people who have relationships in politics that are financially beneficial. That shouldn't be allowed either. The fact that certain companies are allowed to fund extravagant lifestyles for people that we elect and make rules for our country is absurd. So basically, we can bribe and pay people. Like, dude, if I was president, the first thing I'd do, I would make every fucking law that's passed apply to every single person in government. I would fucking make sure 100% that if you accept a bribe or a lobby, I would eliminate the lobbies. Eliminate them. They would be gone. But that's why I would never be president. Because I would fucking say, fuck you guys. And I would burn them down. You know? So you can't have a community of people who have the best interests of the people in mind if they're getting funded by people. And this is the problem of what's going on right now. They're getting funded by people who have an agenda to push. Okay? It makes it very hard. 1P face mask. No, bro. No. Everybody's in the fucking mask business now. Get the fuck out of here. This fear mongering, capitalizing on people's fucking fear. I don't agree with that. And yeah, we could make a bunch of money selling first form face masks. I'm not doing it. This is a really good question. This is actually what brought me on live today. What's the number one tip to stay emotionally fit? I think making sure that you do things that require you to exercise discipline. When you exercise discipline, your emotional health goes up. Your happiness goes up. Your belief in yourself goes up. I have a whole program that based around this called 75 Hard. You can just go to 75hard.com and then it'll tell you the whole thing. It's free. It doesn't cost any money. It's very difficult, but it'll change your life. And anybody on here who's done it knows I'm not full of shit. It is the ultimate mental toughness program. It is the ultimate life program, period. And it's free. And the reason I make it free is because I don't want anybody to have an excuse as to why they're not taking control of themselves. All right. I don't think that's okay. I don't think it's okay to impose a vaccine on a population and mandate it as it has to be done. I don't. Not unless it's like millions of people are dying. Then we could talk. But I don't think it's okay. No, I don't. Look, I don't think that you could say that Donald Trump has done one thing wrong. I think it's impossible to say that. And if you're saying that, it's because you don't like him. You have to remove your personal feelings about someone's character or their, however, maybe they say something that you don't like. Like, for example, I thought Obama was very smug. I didn't really like the way he behaved. That didn't make me not think he did certain things good or certain things bad. It's just I personally didn't like it. We have to be able to separate those two things. So yes, I think he's doing an excellent job. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, which is listen to the experts. The problem is the experts are the pawns of people who fund them, like I explained a minute ago, with the lobbies and the special interest groups and the billionaires that control shit. And that's the problem right now. I mean, dude, what are you supposed to do if you're president? You're supposed to listen to the experts. The problem is the experts aren't giving them the information that is complete. They're giving them information that they're guessing at, which is not their job. If they wanted to give them information that was complete, the first step in the process would have been to test every single person all over the country, whether or not they've had it or haven't or not so far. Okay, I can tell you, In December, we had like 30 people out here. Dude, I've heard from thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people that think that they've already had it. And dude, I believe them because I've seen it with my own eyes. So if they really wanted to provide the correct models and the correct data, you have to know how many people have it so you can calculate a death rate. Without knowing how many people have it or have had it, you have no idea about what you're showing people, which is why every time they show the model, they say, well, this can change based upon information. Well, you don't have the information to build a fucking model in the first place. And that's all coming out in the news right now. But I said it 4 weeks ago. And I'm going to remind you over and over again that I said it because half of you motherfuckers DM'd me and yelled at me and said I was a greedy fuck for it. No, I'm not. I'm just very good at solving problems. And if that makes me arrogant, it is what it is. I think my life shows that I'm pretty good at solving fucking problems. So the stats are the stats, the data is the data, and when it's not there, it's not there. And it's on the news, finally, after 4 weeks, which makes me feel better because now it's going to unravel. Let's see who's requested in here. Got some requests. Let's bring some people in, man. Ask your question live. How about that? How about if you have a question, you click to come on my live and you'll ask me and I'll answer it. How about that? Let's do that. That'd be fun. All right, I'm gonna bring you on. You get one question. You get one question. All right, one question. Not fucking one question and 10 follow-ups. Because I'll just fucking drop you. Drop you right off of here, man. Hurt your feelings. You'd be all mad. It'd be no good for anybody. One question. All right, Jeremy McGrew. Here he comes. Here comes Jeremy. Here he comes. There he is.
What's up, Andy
Jeremy,
Frisella?
dude, you joined the live. What's up, bro?
I'm so happy to talk to you, man. What a dream come true. Hey, I got a question. I'm fucking awesome because I'm 2 weeks into 75 hard.
That's awesome.
I got to admit, I feel kind of like a bitch that there's not enough temptation. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, it'll come.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was my biggest question was just like, am I taking a shortcut by doing it now?
No, I don't think so because as much as our routine, like a lot of people have asked me, that's a good question. No, I don't think that you're going to get less benefits because of you doing it now. I actually think this is a perfect time for people to do it because, like, to be really honest, dude, a lot of people really, they're at zero when it comes to discipline. So being able to focus, and I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying for people, I think it's good that they're able to have this time and start that program because otherwise they might not have ever had a chance to get through it. So no, I don't think that's less, bro. I think you're doing great. And the temptation will come when you get through to about day 40 to day 60, you're going to feel great, but you're going to be tired and you're going to be hungry, bro. I'm telling you right now. So just keep piling on, dude, and stacking it up and stacking those wins and you'll be good.
Right on, man. Hey, I really appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah, brother. Good to talk to you. Thanks for coming on. All right, this is cool, man. I like this stuff. This is cool. All right. I'm going to bring somebody else in now. Stop telling grown men what to do. I'm going to tell you to get the fuck out. How about that? All right, hold on. For some reason, it's not letting me see who's wanting to come on. Damn, dude. Instagram's got some bugs today. All right, I'm going to answer a question that you guys submitted. You know, I think Trump agrees with Fauci? I think Fauci, I actually think Fauci's doing a fair job, if we're being honest. Okay, you have to remember, guys. Listen, remember whose jobs. Each job has a role. Okay, And while Fauci might not be super popular right now, and he's going to become less popular, he's also doing a job. His job is to make sure we have 0 deaths from this. 0. That's his fucking job. Remember, to minimize, and to minimize is 0. So I can empathize with his perspective of like, hey, I'm a science dude. You're asking me to tell you what the safest thing? The safest thing is this. And then it's Trump's job to then take that information and make a decision that benefits everybody. So I think what I can observe is that people are getting frustrated with Fauci because he's doing his job to the best of his abilities. And I think what's happening is maybe Trump's letting him make the decisions unilaterally a little too much. And I think there's maybe some of this going on, but I don't think there's major turmoil there yet, but I think it will. I think it will get to that. Guys, it's not letting me bring people in. I don't know why. Let me pull this out of the mount here real quick. Aaron, I didn't get more handsome. All right. It's just that you've been in quarantine for like 2 weeks. And then, you know, when you're starving, even a saltine cracker looks good. You know, that's the truth. So, all right, I can't get the thing that, all right. If you know the story, 100% Sal shit the towel. End of story. Guys, it's not letting me bring people in. I don't know why. What am I planning on buying when everything goes on sale? I'm planning on buying the same shit that I already have ordered. You know, I've got some cars ordered that I've been waiting on for a while that I'm excited about, and you know, most of those places are shut down. So I know it's not politically correct to talk about, you know, cars, and you know, I watched Gary Vee today, and he said people are resenting people who have nice shit. Well, I guess everybody resents me then. I don't fucking know. But I personally look at cars as a super big motivational factor for me. Literally almost everything I've done in business, which has resulted in the formation of thousands of jobs for other people, comes from my motivation of cars. And I know people won't get that, and I know people think it's flexing or whatever, but the truth is I went so fucking long without any fucking finances and nobody to help me that, you know what? I like to fucking flex. I guess that makes me a douchebag. I don't know what to say, but I'm tired of the fucking the rich bashing of people all across the internet. Like, I work my ass off to be where I'm at. If you don't like it, then don't fucking follow me. Okay? I've fucking sacrificed more than any people can even fucking comprehend. All right? I love cars, and I'm going to buy them, and I'm going to keep buying them, and I'm going to share them with you, because there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that are motivated by that shit. But Gary don't get it, because he lives in New York. He's always lived in New York. He doesn't understand cars. He's never been in a fucking real car, and he doesn't get it. So, like, I'm tired of addressing that question. If you resent people who have nice shit, you've got the wrong attitude, because what you should be asking yourself is, how the fuck did they get there? How did they get to that point? What did I do? And then we can talk. I've dedicated my whole life, my whole adult life, into bringing you the truth of how the fuck I got here. And that's all I've done. So I'm going to continue to show my cars and share them with you. I hope that's okay with everybody. And if it's not, go follow Gary. And by the way, I love Gary. I fucking love Gary. But the problem is, he doesn't understand this concept. And him and I have argued about this a million times. And he'll say things like this. Well, if cars are really your passion, that's different than buying shit to show off for other people. Well, really, what's the difference? What's the fucking difference? I mean, everybody who owns something nice is now a fucking douchebag. I don't get it. Apparently that's the culture now. And apparently I'm going to willingly be a douchebag because I like nice shit. I like nice cars and I like working. And that ain't going to stop. And by the way, I love Gary. Very, very smart man. Very, very good man. We just don't agree on everything. And we're good enough friends to fucking be okay with that. You know what? That's a fucking topic, okay? That's a topic. You guys can be friends with each other if you don't agree. You understand that? Like we have this culture on the internet where we got to hate people that don't agree with us. Okay? That's not okay. You don't have to do that. All the great learning in the world, guys, comes from people who have different ideas and different perspectives and different viewpoints. That's how we get better. That's how we learn. We learn by listening to people we don't agree with. And if you still don't agree after considering their point of view, that's okay. I would ask the people that follow me not attack people because they don't agree with them. Ever. No matter who they are. It's just not good. It's keeping you from accepting new perspectives and evaluating where you are. This is a cultural problem in America, especially the Instagram and the internet. Everybody's got to jump on one side or the other side. And there's a lot of area in between that is really nice place to be. That's the truth. I don't know why this isn't letting me bring people in, guys, but it's not. I promise it's not. Sucks. Oh, wait, here we go. I think I fixed it. Sorry, guys, I'm not real technology savvy. I'm like Clint Eastwood in that movie. What's that movie? Gran Torino. Like, get off my lawn. That's what I feel like most of the time. Like, get the fuck off my lawn. In fact, I yelled at my barber for shaving my eyebrows because they were very bushy. And I liked them bushy because that made me look meaner. So people won't come in my yard. I swear it's the truth. All right, let me look here, guys. All right, here's a good question. This productive question. How do you overcome a creative block? I like to smoke marijuana. And I like to read when I smoke marijuana. And when I do that, it helps me be more creative. And a lot of youngsters out there listening, don't be like me. Okay? I'm just being honest. I'm not going to lie to you. I know that's not the fucking proper thing to say, but I'm not going to lie about it. What do you want me to lie? Oh, well, you know what I do is I have this special process, and you know what I can do is I can sell it to you for $997. No. I'm being serious, okay? If you don't want to smoke marijuana, which is fine. If you do or you don't, all right? If you're a young man or a young woman and you're trying to build shit and you smoke weed every single fucking day, it's going to halter your progress. No question. Just letting you know that. Just know that. It's going to. All right? It's not a benign substance that you should just fucking use every day of your life. But if you're an adult and you're established and you've built a whole bunch of shit and you decide you want to partake in a fucking rollie once in a while, it's okay. I'm not judging you. All right, guys. I can't bring people on anymore, but I will do that more often. Would you guys be interested in that once in a while? Like where I just do a Q&A where I bring you on, you can live question me, and then we can chat for a minute. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know why I can't get this to go, but it just keeps flipping the screen on me. Now look at this. Hold on. Look at this shit. This is what I feel like most people are doing online right now. This is most of the internet. Most of the internet looks like this. Only this hole right here, it's like up here in the brain area. Well, that's weird. I know a lot of you guys are feeling real weird about this one, aren't you? Man, there's some funny shit on here. What's up, guys? I'm on your TV. What the fuck? I never mess with these. But this one looks like I'm going to crawl out of the TV and get you motherfuckers at night. Dude, I did not touch anything. It just went back to that. That's weird. Maybe this is what I'm meant to wear for the rest of the time. I don't know what that means, but this one's stupid. All right, hold on. I'm getting back to normal. Whoa! Yo, dude, this is some weird shit. Thanks for going on that journey with me, guys. I'm not sure what that was. It was fucking weird. Low key remind you of Danny McBride. Well, that's great because he's fucking hilarious. The funniest dude that ever lived. All right, hold on. All right, for real. For real. The problem is who you/Trump considers an expert. Do you listen to experts whose opinions you don't like? Yeah, I do. That's what smart people do. I don't have to agree with an opinion when I know that someone knows something and they're an expert at it. I tend to delegate things that I don't know to people that do know. I think that's intelligent. I think anybody who's in business that is running a successful business actually does that on a regular basis. And I think that's the problem that we have in society. Why do I look fucking weird still? What the fuck? Oh. Hold on. What the fuck? You screen record that shit, bro? Come on. You gonna do me like that? You gonna put fucking rainbow horns on me? Come on. With no lube. No lube. No lube. You know what, dude? I would get Emily, are you trying to tell me something? Tell me again. I missed it. Why can't I bring people on right now? I can't bring anyone on. I'm tapping the button every time. It's not letting me bring anybody on. Real simple. I like creating things that improve people's lives, that are challenging, and I like to come up with the idea and work them out and then see them work in real life. That's what I love doing. IG is hating, guys. It's fucking hating. Hey, I'm going to turn this off and turn it right back on real quick.